Time now for Ask the Expert. Pets are a lot like their owners.
In more ways than one.
Our resident pet vet, Dr. Katie Heinrich from the Silver Spring Animal Wellness Center, joining us live this afternoon. People get ear infections, so do our pets.
Yes, they do. And they're painful in pets, just like they are in people. And it's actually one of the most common problems that we see, particularly in dogs. Cats do get it too, but not to the same extent. And what happens are all dogs, for example, have a normal amount, a small normal amount of yeast and bacteria in their ear canal, just as normal flora. And what happens is something changes in causing inflammation in their inner ear canal that changes the population of yeast and bacteria, and one or both of those populations overgrow. And that causes an ear infection. And when that happens, the ear gets itchy, red, painful. And what people will commonly see are they're scratching at their ears frequently. They'll shake their head. You might notice an odor coming from the ear that's not normal. Some dogs will have a head tilt. You can see redness and kind of crusting around the outer surface of the ear flap.
Yeah.
So if you were to see any of that, we want you to go to your vet right away, and typically your vet will look down the ear canal with a cone, a magnifying cone, to see exactly the severity of what's going on, how deep it goes, and then they will typically take a sample of the debris and look at it under a microscope, and that tells us if the problem is yeast, bacteria, both,
How to treat it.
and how to treat it, and then we can get you the right medication for that.
Does the type of ear matter? You know, the dogs that have the ears that are more floppy versus... I don't even know the proper terminology.
Erect.
Okay, there you go.
Erect ears. Yes, we do definitely see more ear infections in dogs that have floppy ears. One reason is that it cuts off airflow, so that makes the ear canal environment more moist, which is a more, better environment for bacteria and yeast to overgrow if that's what it's prone to do. And the other issue we can have is little poodles and terriers that have hair inside of their ear canals that traps a lot of wax and debris, and that also makes them more prone to ear infections.
As the parent of a floppy-eared puppy, I know we asked you about this a couple weeks ago, should we be cleaning our dog's ears? I mean, we see some funk in there.
Sure.
We think, okay, let's get at that with a Q-tip. Bad idea.
It can be. So a little bit of wax is normal in a dog, and a dog will typically have a brown waxy discharge, and that's normal. If it becomes excessive, then that can mean there's a problem. And I actually, in a dog that has never had an ear infection or ear problem before, I actually counsel owners generally to not start cleaning their ears, because you can throw off their natural balance of flora and end up causing a problem. That advice changes if and when they ever develop ear problems, then we will often have you start cleaning routinely. And the ear cleaners, even though they're liquids, actually act as drying agents. So they dry out that inner ear canal, and they make the environment less hospitable for yeast and bacteria to grow.
All right.
All right. Dr. Katie Heinrich, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Got a question for Dr. Katie or any of our experts? Send an email to asktheexpert@tmj4.com or leave a voicemail at that number on your screen.